Are you ready to relearn English? I'm filling in this online form and it asks if I have any dependents. Well, I do. I have a daughter. But that's not what we mean by dependent in physics. In physics, dependent in the context of a dependent variable is the variable that we don't get to impose our direct will upon. But it does change as a consequence of the physics and as a consequence of the variable that we have chosen to impose our direct will upon. So, for example, if I have a spring and I'm stretching that spring to a certain extension, the force that the spring pulls back with depends on the spring constant of the spring, but also depends upon how far I've extended it. That would make the force the dependent variable. I haven't directly imposed my will upon the force. The spring is choosing what that force would be based on how far I'm extending it. Actually, quite a few people get that experiment back to front and think that because I'm pulling it with a certain force, that's what I'm imposing my will upon. And I could do it that way. Of course, I could do it that way, but in this case, I'm not. So imposing my will upon my independent variable, I can't impose my will upon my dependent variable directly. And I suppose in that sense, I can't impose my will directly on my daughter, because if I could, her room wouldn't be quite so messy. Maybe there isn't a difference in these words. Don't speak English, speak physics instead.